Hello, I'm Jomica, and welcome back to BrokeRock Season 4. This is Episode 3, and in between episodes, I did some research into beehives because I knew nothing about them. Turns out I was wrong about a lot of things, but one thing I was not wrong about, well, Reddit had told me that you can actually grow beehives by putting flowers next to the saplings. And it's like a 5% chance per tree. It did not take us very long at all to get a beehive. I also learned that I was correct about the fireplace, or the campfire underneath. Well, actually I have not tested this, but I did read about it. Place the campfire, and then the bees will not get mad at you when you harvest with shears. That'll give you the honeycomb. I was going to do bottles to get the regular honey, but the honey is not what we're looking for. We are looking for the honeycomb. So we need to use the shears, and we also need to wait until the bees do their thing. They're going to collect whatever I don't remember what it's called. They collect stuff from the flowers, bring it back, the pollen, that's what it is. And then they turn the pollen into honey, and they have to do that a few times. There they go. Gonna go collect some pollen. And I think maybe tomorrow we should have enough to where we can shear it. And then we'll get a few honeycombs and we can use those for the candles we need. So we are gonna put some candles in here, a few here, like maybe 8 in here, and then 6 in here, something like that, maybe 4. But we'll need to collect a few different things of honey or honeycomb in order for that to work. So while we wait for that to go, I think what we're gonna do is try to work on the redstone for these doors. I had a few zombies not even break in, but just get in, and we don't really want that to happen. So we do have redstone dust. Do we have stuff for comparators? We do. We did get some quartz, and repeaters I think are easier to make. Yes, so we are going to need a lot of redstone. I don't think that will be enough for everything we need. I do have some at the farming base, and we may have to go collect that. We may actually have to go mining to get some more redstone and supplies. But we can at least get started, maybe get one of the doors completed, and to finish that thought, saying we could get going on that redstone while we let the bees do their thing. I had run out of disk space in the last few seconds of that last clip and just did not want to record the last few words. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that redstone. So I made an Enderman a little bit angry. I did build a little protection here, but he does not really want to come after me after I hit him once. Ender pearls would be nice. I don't know where he is, but I guess we're safe from him now. He ran away. He's stealing my stuff. So he is mad again. Come down here. And he does not want to come down here. So that's gonna make things difficult. There he is. I guess we'll just fight him here. There he is. We're gonna die. Oh gosh. I saw him. Are you down here? Alright. You win this time. Let's see if we can get our stuff back. Man, that is quite the noise. Alright, we got our stuff. Is he still around? I got an idea. You don't even get mad at me when I'm in the water. Alright, well, there's our ender pearl, so that's good. I started to dig out the stuff for the redstone, and I'm just getting the supplies ready. Let's go ahead and sleep, make it day. We don't need all those mobs. We'll get rid of that stuff. But let's take a look at these guys. Are you dripping honey yet? Not yet. So we'll let you guys keep going, and I will keep moving forward on the redstone. Alright, we got this side done. I was going to head up, but it is closed. So we have a switch here. If we're inside, flip the switch, it'll stay open. And yeah, I did think this through, I promise. Really, the idea is you keep it open until, I don't know, if you're in here, you can close it, keep you safe from the bad guys. And then if somebody is outside or I leave and come back and it is closed, I could push this button here, it'll open up, and it'll give us enough time to get through and be okay. And then it should close any second now. There it goes. So it stays open for plenty of time to get in. If you take a look at the redstone down here, we have the switch hooked up here. Basically, these are always powered unless something else is powering it, like this button or the switch inside. If the switch is flipped, it'll just unpower this torch and it'll stay open for as long as we have the lever switched. There's a little timer here that is hooked up to the button, comes over here, turns it on, and a little delay there, and then powers the rest. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. The bees are still doing their thing. Actually, it looks like it's ready. I do see it dripping down there, so if I did everything right, they will not get mad at me. There we go. We do have our 3 honeycomb. I was unsure if it was actually working, but it is working. We've been planting the other trees, try and get a few more beehives. So this will go a little bit faster. But we'll come over here, we'll get the string that we want. Can make the 3 candles, and then I think I'll put them in here first. There we go. And then we can light those up at night. It'll leave a little bit of light. I don't remember if I want 2 or 3 in here. We'll try 2 on each, and then if that's too dark, we'll go 3 on each. And then we need a few more for in here. We'll have a few up here and just kind of light this place up, but not too bright, so it kind of looks dark and eerie, but it doesn't allow mobs to spawn. So yeah, back to the redstone on the other side, and I'll join you back once that is finished. Alright, we got everything in, all covered up. This will grow back to grass. Words are hard. I may turn this into grass. I'm not really sure if I like it right there. But we are still going, trying to get more bees. And we did get one more harvest of the honeycomb. So that is good. Do you guys have more? You do not. So yeah, we will get those when we can. That one is closed, that one is open. Flip that switch, it's closed. We'll go over and test it, make sure it actually works. I probably should have tested it before I covered it all up, but I assumed it worked because I just copied it over. Alright, so that opens. And yeah, that is long enough for me to get inside. If I decide I want to get back out real quick, I can, and that should close right there. So that is perfect. And yeah, redstone all done and complete. We are getting the candles in place. I did 2 on each of these, and then we got 1 in here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more candles at least. And then we'll take a look at that at nighttime, see how it looks, and it should look pretty good. We are going to get rid of this though. We don't need that with the candles in here. I think I just put that in there temporarily, knowing I would be replacing it with candles at some point. So yeah, I'm going to wait for those bees to do their thing. We'll get a few more candles and then take a look at it. Okay, we placed in all the candles. We did 2 in each, so it's kind of dark, but not too dark and not too bright either. We do want to get an anvil there and an ender chest there. The ender chest will add, I think, a little bit of light, but not too much. And I moved the bed under here, and I took away the furnace and put the stonecutters table up there just to kind of get it out of the floor. And if we come over here, take a look, and I think it looks pretty cool. One thing I do want to do is set up some sort of elevator to get down into the community cave area. Not exactly sure where I want to put it yet, but we'll get there eventually. And actually, that's all I've planned for the episode so far. So I'm going to take a little break, get some food, and figure out what I want to do next to finish off this episode. So there's a few more, I guess 2 more things I want to do to this area. The first one is be able to adjust the amount of bookshelves that are being shown. So we would subtract out all of them and then do a little item frame, I think. And then each time it clicks, we'll add another bookshelf or bookcase, bookshelf, what are they called? One of these. And then another thing I want to do is get an XP furnace in here somewhere. I don't know if it'll fit after we do the redstone for the bookcases, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that this episode. But we can go ahead and get started on the redstone here. First, I'm going to make a chain, and we're going to hang this thing from the ceiling because the bookshelves will no longer be there. We are going to have some floating candles that probably will break at some point, but they will be there. And I guess what we're going to do is start to dig down around here. And these bookshelves are going to be sucked into the ground. And we need to go down one more. And then the ones on the walls are going to be pulled out. And then, yeah, once all that is done, when they're all deactivated, these will be down, and then those will be back. There'll be like this behind it. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started on building that. And I'll join you back once that's all done. Well, that ended up being pretty easy. From here, you can't really see any difference other than the swords here. But if we switch both of these swords, you can see that we are down to levels 1, 3, and 4. If we tick it over, each time we do it, another bookcase pops in. And same with this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, we leave one bookcase there because there's really no difference between having one bookcase and 0. And if we head back here, this is the redstone. We have the comparator coming out from the item frame, and then it just powers out and just signal strength, really. This is the first, second, third, and then goes down the line there. And then same on this side. So yeah, that is all done. We can go ahead and close this off now. We don't really need that anymore. We should have a few more blocks in here. And I wonder if this is gonna work. Okay, we can put items through there. So yeah, that is all good. We're all done there. I don't know if I mentioned, but I added a third candle back there just to lighten things up a bit. And then our anvil will go here as soon as we get it. And now that I've destroyed or blocked our path from getting back here, I can't take a look in the back. I was going to see if we could get some sort of furnace accessible in the back, just so we could get that item smelter XP thing going. Let's see, if we took out that one there, could we do that? Maybe this one? We could fit that in here. Maybe we could do that. Those two, this one wouldn't really work because we'd have there, and then underneath we'd have to have the hopper. But here, if we had it, we could have the item there, and then the hopper here. That would work. Is there another spot? It's looking like no. So maybe, how would that look if we put it right there? I think that might look okay. Let's see. Let's just borrow you real quick. And we'll place you in. I think we could do that. It won't look too bad. Actually, it won't look bad at all. I think it looks fine there. And we could get that going. So if I make a hopper, if I can remember how, we've gone through like all of our iron. Is that enough for a hopper? It should be. Let's get a chest. There's one hopper, a chest, and that's all we need. So if we place the chest there, the hopper there, go ahead and fill that in, and then we've got to find something that we want to smelt. Maybe we could do a cactus farm. We could do a pretty simple cactus farm. I'll give that some thought, and then maybe we could do that. Maybe I'd also like to do some sort of like piston door here. Is that something that could be simple to do? So we pull this up. Nope, can't do that. Oh, that one went through the portal. Yeah, I'll give that some thought too, because I know I'm going to be wanting to come back here every once in a while. And it'd be nice to have kind of a piston door over here. Well, I was giving that some thought. I came out here and we have another beehive. Is a skeleton in the water maybe? Yeah, he's just hiding over there. So I guess we can go ahead and make another campfire and get 2 of those going. And I was collecting some bamboo because I think I'm going to use that as fuel. We'll see how quickly that goes. Throw that in there. Yeah, that does not burn, which is fine. And we need to find some blocks that we could just kind of burn through. So let's go ahead and get the campfire first. I think you could use charcoal. What else do you need? Sticks and regular logs. So there's that. We'll go up there. Do we have our shears? We do not. Grab the shears. And we'll place this campfire here. Sorry, Mr. B. I forgot about you. Please do not hurt the bees. And I don't know if that counted as me hurting the bee or not, but we did get... Did we get it? He sounds mad still. Where did the honeycomb go? I did do it. There it is. Sometimes it appears up top. So we got that. And we can head back in and go ahead and take a look at the piston door and what we're going to burn for that. We could do oak logs, but it's going to be a lot of logs, and I don't want to waste all those. I think cactus is kind of the way to go. It's a simple thing. We could do potatoes also, but we'd have to set up a farm. What do we got in here? We have 1 potato. yeah, I'll give it some more thought, and we can come back. We can do like stone or cobblestone to stone and all that stuff, but then we're just kind of out all that. So we want something that's very easy to get, and I don't really have to do anything. So we may have to find some cactus for that. Well, we went off on a little journey to find some cactus. We're about maybe 1,000 blocks from the base, and I found the cactus, but it is nighttime and we have to get down this huge cliff. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm just going to try to get down there without taking any damage and get the cactus and then head back home. And hopefully we don't lose all our stuff. Alright, I made it back safely. I lost a couple of hearts, of course. We ran into a skeleton, zombie, and yeah, just that kind of fun stuff. So we made a little temporary cactus farm inside the base until I can figure out where I want it. So the cactus will fall down there, then down there, and then into this chest here. So we'll just throw those 8 in there, and it should be good. When I'm around working with the base and someone else is online, this should be loaded and should be running. And we do have some more beehives that are ready, so we can go ahead and collect that. Get those, and is this one ready? Looks like it is. So we got 6 more, and that's probably more than I'll ever need, but we can go ahead and set up a farm for that in the future anyways. But that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them down in the comments, and we can try and see if that's something we could do. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you all in the next episode.